Tēnā koutou, no mai, haere mai. Good morning, guests, families, and students. My name is Katie Lee, and this is James Maguire. This year, we have been delighted to be the St. Peter's Deputy Head Students. We complete our service as your Master of Ceremonies for today's Senior Prizegiving. Today, we're here to celebrate the industry and excellence across years 12 and 13. The significance of this celebration is recognised as it marks the end of the 2024 school year and the graduation of our Year 13 students. Thank you all for sharing this special occasion with us.
Kia ora everyone. A few housekeeping matters before we begin. Firstly, please switch all electronic devices on silent or off now. Medical assistance is available. If you require any assistance, please make contact with any staff member and they will direct you to the RSC boardroom. In the event of an emergency, please be aware that the exits are behind you either side and in front of you over here. Our emergency assembly area is on the field behind the tennis courts, which are located outside the Rob Sports Centre out here. In the event of a lockdown, we ask you all to remain seated and our senior leadership team will provide instructions. And now, please be upstanding for the kākaranga, karakia, and remain standing to join the kapa haka group in the singing of the He Mene He Honore.
Could we all please bow our heads and pray? E te karaiti tōhingi o mātou, e te karaiti tōhingi o mātou, e te karaiti tōhingi o mātou, e tō mātou mātua i te rangi, kia tapu tō ingoa, kia tae mai tō rangateratanga, Kia me te ratau e pai ai ki runga i te whenua. Kia rite anō ki te rangi. Hai mai kia mātou ai ane, he taro mā mātou mō tēnei rā. Muru a mātou hara, me mātou hoki e muri nei I o te hunga, e hara ana kia mātou. Awa hoki mātou e kawai kia whakawaia. Engari whakaorangia mātou I te kino. Nā hoki te rangatiratanga, te kaha me te kororia. Ake ake, amene.
Tihei mauri ora. Ko te tau matatimatanga kōrero e mihi ko ana ki tō tātou matanui te rangi. Nō nā te wairua, nā hoki ngā, me koutou, kororia, ke tō ingoa tapu. Tutono atu, ki tō tātou ariki nui, kuini, nāwai, huni e te pō te tau te wherewhera te tūwaru. E mihi ko ana hoki ki tana whānau, o te rā. Te kaariki nui tonu, rire, hau, pai mārire. Ki ngā mate o te tau, o te marama, o te wiki, o tahira, haere atu rā koutou. E ngā iwi, e ngā mana, e ngā mātou waka, e koroma, e kuoma, ngā mātua, ngā whānau, koutou, hoki ngā whanaunga, o ngā tamariki, mokupuna, o tēnei kura, ko hātō pētera. Nau mai, haere mai, whakatau mai, ka tēnei whakāturanga, whakawhiwhi tohu. Nō reira, tēnā koutou, o tēnā koutou katoa.
Please feel free to remove your blazer now, and thank you everyone. Please be seated. I would like to extend a special thank you to Mātua Kaihana and Reverend Waka and everyone involved in the opening and welcome to our prize giving this morning. James and I extend our own warm welcome to today's events. As the academic year of 2024 moves towards its end, we recognise our NCA students who await the beginning of the examinations and our International Baccalaureate students whose exams are already underway. But before we immerse ourselves in the season of examinations, we'd like to take this time to recognise the success of our students and reflect on the year of 2024.
2024 has been eventful. From the pōwhiri to the prize giving, Flag Day to the senior ball, there has been lots to keep us busy. Year 8 have moved on to the main school. Year 11 have moved on from NCA Level 1 and been our first cohort working on the new St Peter's diploma. And Year 13 have moved into the newly established college. Amongst all this moving, it is important to acknowledge the flexibility and tenacity of the St Peter's whānau. It is with great pride and delight that we gather here today as a community to celebrate our prize winners and graduates.
A major contributor to St Peter's School is our Trust Board, who work behind the scenes in the governance of our school. We would like to invite the Chair of our Trust Board, Mr John McCaskill-Smith, to address us now.
Kia ora, afternoon. It's a real pleasure to see so many people here and such a great kind of turnout. I mean, it's a great time to come together to celebrate the hard work of our students, the dedication of our amazing staff, and I guess the support that we've had from everyone at home, making sure that things work well here at school. I guess Prizegiving is always a day filled with some mixed emotions. A time to pause, a time to kind of reflect and look back on the journey that we've shared. We remember some of the challenges we've faced. We also remember those joyful moments that we've kind of experienced and the valuable lessons that we've learned along the way. At the end of the day, each year is a really unique journey, woven together by relationships, some well established, others new, but each one bringing valuable insights and new experiences. For some of our students today marks the end of their time at St Peter's, while for others it opens the door to a new year and a fresh set of challenges. Either way, it's a time for us all to come together and celebrate the success, which is a really personal thing. Success can mean different things to different people. So key to today is to congratulate everybody, not just the people that crossed the stage, but everyone that has worked hard across the year. St Peter's has got a really proud tradition of fostering a balance of experience that attempts to nurture the mind, body and spirit of all our students. We strive to ensure that every student is well prepared for a world that is constantly changing. As a community, including staff, parents and students, we understand that life can present challenges. Personal, family and social change, along with economic and political shifts, can create strong headwinds. Yet today serves as a great reminder of how well the St Peter's community is thriving despite some of these challenges. In recent weeks, we've paused and celebrated remarkable achievements across the arts and sports, and last night for our Year 13 and their graduate dinner. From individual accomplishments to team successes to the last day of school, it's been really truly inspiring to witness the breadth of talent and dedication within the St Peter's family. We're not only competing on a world stage, but also supporting meaningful local events for our entire student community. Today, however, we pause to take pride in our academic achievements as well. St Peter's consistently ranks amongst the top schools across New Zealand, particularly when we adjust our NCA comparisons to reflect the IB contribution. This year we also celebrate the largest ever IB class graduating. The class of 24 boasts impressive predicted results, with several students ranked in the top 5% of the 200,000 students globally undertaking the IB diploma. The NCA results this year to date have also been really outstanding, further solidifying the St Peter's position amongst the best in the Waikato and across New Zealand. All of these achievements are a testament to the teamwork and the collaboration between our dedicated staff, our exceptional students, and the support of the community, families, and their caregivers. St Peter's operates as a 24/7 community, from those living on site to those who join us each day. Thank you for your contributions. Every effort plays a vital role in making St Peter's a remarkable place to live, learn and play. I also want to take this opportunity to acknowledge Mr Blackburn who can't be with us today, but we want to pause and thank him for his leadership and his contributions over the past 2 years. We wish him and his family all the best for the future. Looking ahead to 2025, we also look forward to welcoming Mr. Speedy back to the St. Peter's community as the new head of school after a brief sabbatical away at Southall. There's always the last page that's disappeared on you. Now, let's now get on with celebrating our accomplishments together today and let the ceremonies begin. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. McCaskill-Smith. On behalf of the school, we'd like to thank you and the board for your services.
Now we will be moving on to our award presentations. The first section of prizes celebrate excellence, industry, and leadership, as well as service across our Year 12 students. The Year 12 prizes will be announced by Mr. David Vasseur and Mrs. Jenny O'Leary, the co-heads of Year 12, and are presented by Deputy Principal Mrs. Amy Featonby.
Thank you, Katie and James. It is my pleasure to announce our Year 12 prize winners. Firstly, for hospitality, Eloise Essen. For Japanese and mathematics, statistics and probability, Madrid Batsambun. Lucas Beck for mathematics, applications and interpretations, and music, IB. For health, Shahat Baparai in absentia. And for geography and te reo Māori, Molly Bradley. Luke Brower for product design. For Chinese and music technology, Ella Tai. Receiving the prize for economics, Kaina Chandra. For mathematics, calculus, Amethyst Cheng. Please join me in congratulating these students. For sports studies, Cruz Crafts. Drama and music, Georgia Davis. For accounting, in absentia, Fabio Dante. And for classical studies, Hannah Deverell. For biology, mathematics and statistics internal, and the Fringley Family Award for Best Overall Performance in NCEA Mathematics and Sciences, Kate Gardner. For resistance materials, Josh Garrett. French ab initio, Thomas Gatley. For dance, Samara Goldsack. In chemistry, Lily Grenoff. For French B, Pierre Guiton. Let's congratulate these students. For Tourism Studies, Sophie Hunter. For Mathematics, Analysis and Approaches, Standard Level, Nikhil Jogia. For Art, Art Design, Photography, and the St. Peter's Visual Arts Awards for Creativity and Innovation in Visual Arts, Prudence K. For Economics, Nikita Lenka. For Spanish B, Physics and Theatre Arts, Angus McGillivray. Receiving the Calvet Trophy for Agriculture and Horticultural Science, Amelia Malcolm Solly. For Outdoor Education, Molly McClintock. And for Business Management, Poppy McConnell. Congratulations to all of our students. For Computer Science, Braden Maya Rocco. Ella Morby for Agribusiness. For Spanish ab initio, Samuel Moriarty. For Environmental Systems and Societies, History and Japanese, Isaac Mueller. For Design and Visual Communication, Lucy Price. For Dance, Charlotte Scott. And for English, Language and Literature, Alex Shaw. Please congratulate these students. I'd now like to invite Mrs. O'Leary, the better half of the Year 12 team, to the stage to announce our next group of prize winners.
Thank you, David. I'm blessed to be announcing the outstanding achievements of the following Year 12 students in their chosen subjects. Lottie Tam, English Language and Literature. Gabby Taylor, Fashion Design. Ollie Taylor, Physical Education Studies. Rian Vanderpaal, Digital Technology and Physics. Madeline Waddell, Psychology. Caleb Woodfield, Geography. Please congratulate these students. And now to our special prizes. Genevieve Folger, the Luxton Prize for Industry in Year 12. Also receiving the Luxton Prize for Industry in Year 12 is Kieran Lawson. The Tangen Trophy for Media Studies and the Seabrook Family Award for Greatest Commitment to Service, Zach Cox. Also receiving the Seabrook Family Award for Greatest Commitment to Service, along with English Literature and Biology, Amira Kanchi. For Excellence in Leadership of Māori Culture, Kobe Trey Ross. Abby Wilson receives the award for Excellence in a Leadership Role for Māori Culture, along with Food and Nutrition. Isaiah Kamana, Exceptional Contribution to Māori Culture. Congratulations, and please applaud these students. Tannen Wood for Psychology and the Van Marwick Family Trophy for Best All-Rounder in Year 12. Also receiving the Van Marwick Family Trophy for Best All-Rounder in Year 12, Ollie Jaffiers. Dennis Way receives prizes for Chemistry, Mathematics Analysis and Approaches Higher Level, Visual Arts, the Excite Trust Award for Best Overall Performance in Mathematics and Science International Baccalaureate, and the International Baccalaureate Achievement Trophy for Top Academic Performance IB Year 1. Sinali Kurapuge receives prizes for Business Studies, English Literature, History, Theology and Philosophy, along with the Nature's Fresh Bread Homestyle Cup for Top Academic Performance in NCEA Level 2. Congratulations to all our Year 12 prize winners. Just want to finally acknowledge those Year 12 prize winners again for your passion and commitment, and we encourage you to keep it real as you head into your final year next year.
Thank you, Mrs. Featonby, Mrs. O'Leary, and Mr. Vasseur, and congratulations to all our Year 12 prize winners. As we acknowledge your exceptional achievements this year, we also acknowledge the hard work and dedication of the whole year group. Miss Small is well known to us all, leading with dedication and care every year. As acting head of school and campus principal, her guidance plays a key role in our St. Peter's journey. Please join me in welcoming Miss Small to the lectern for her address.
Thank you, Katie. Tēnā tātou katoa, ki te atua, tēnā koe, ki te kuani Māori, tēnā koe. Ki ngā Māori, haere, 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 te hei Māori ora. Welcome. It's wonderful to see you all here today. I want to start by acknowledging our special guests, Waipa Councillor Mike Montgomery, lovely to have you here with us, Reverend Henry Walker, Maku Potai, Alistair and Jenny Gardner, Julie Earle, the Lapine family, Alan and Barbara Reid, the Shaw family, our Chairman of the Trust Board, John McCaskill-Smith, members of the Trust Board, our St Peter's Parent Association Chair, Carol Coley, Axel and Susan Beck, Julia Foxley, and Richard Crafts. Welcome also to our student leaders and our students, staff, parents, extended family members and friends. Thank you for joining us for this very special occasion as we celebrate our students' academic achievements alongside paying tribute to those students who are graduating. Psalm 118 verse 24 says, "The Lord has done it this very day. Let us rejoice today and be glad." Firstly, I'd like to acknowledge each student here who contributes to St Peter's in a positive way. Through the partnership we have with your parents and the relationships you have with each teacher, we strive to create a student experience which is rich, diverse, challenging, rewarding, and enjoyable. My sincere thanks go to our teachers and wider operational and support staff who work so hard to create high-quality experiences for every student. We have very few permanent teaching staff leaving us this year. Rhonda Smith, our Head of Maths, leaves us, Jessie Cobus, Claudia Kempton, Drew Carson and Neville Smith. I do want to acknowledge and thank them for their commitment to our students. Many of our boarding families will know Marie Rowlands, our boarding manager, who has supported our boarding students strongly and has always gone the extra mile. Marie is leaving us to return to New Plymouth. Thank you, Marie, for everything you have done in the boarding context. So what have we achieved as a community this year? These are our achievements as I see them in terms of being key. The introduction of a new pastoral model through the elevation of responsibility to a head of year model. Feedback from students and staff indicates that this has been very successful, especially with the assembly structure, which has set the tone and culture for each day. The enhancement of the student leadership model to enable more students to take on leadership opportunities with the introduction of ambassador roles, and with this, the alignment of prefect roles to year groups. Our students have loved this. The introduction of the Year 11 diploma. 3 years ago, a lead team of teachers carried out research as to what our learners at this year level needed. A lead team was set up to design and introduce the diploma. Huge thanks to Sarah Loughnan's vision and leadership as we have implemented the first phase this year with the support of every teacher, including mentor teachers and the heads of year, Sinead Hill and Sasha Howard. Our students have had the best in terms of learning opportunities. Student feedback indicates increased engagement levels and strong progress. Our Year 8 students have transitioned to the wider senior school. I've been so impressed with these young people, their maturity and growth, and the way they've stepped up to the high standards is just a real credit to them. Our Year 7 students have started their journey at St Peter's back where the prep block used to be. Significant work by the Year 7 homeroom teachers has led to a very strong cohort of students being ready for next steps. The enhanced Year 13 program. Alongside the physical development of the college, where a more adult space nurtures independence, our students have had increased opportunity to access alumni, New Zealand and overseas universities, student futures, and have teaching staff visit to lead tutorials. We've also had a deeper focus on the deliberate action teachers and coaches take to give each student a transformational experience. Students been given the opportunity to learn the school haka, which I know many of you are going to get in behind this afternoon as we farewell our Year 13s, have contributed to lots of the practices for haka over the year. Our service programs have grown yet again, and more students are achieving their Student Volunteer Bronze, Silver and Gold Awards. There's been a deepening and understanding of our school values: respect, engagement, aspiration and leadership. Many students know what these look like in practice and model these every day. Thank you. And of course, the many events which have engaged and involved students. For example, the Stars Concert, Relay for Life, the Tug of War, increased accessibility to sport with numbers of students participating growing, the art exhibitions, the production, the orchestra, the voice collective, dance competitions, bands, overseas tours, cake competitions, athletic sports, school exchanges, debating competitions, house competitions, the technology showcase, our alumni who won medals at the Paris Olympics. The list is just endless. I would like to acknowledge our parents and extended families who support us through the partnership we have with you. Family and school alignment is just so important as we support each student's St Peter's journey. Thank you for all you do. We do appreciate you. To students who are leaving St Peter's, we wish you well. Thank you for the contribution you have made. To our graduates, thank you for the contribution you have made, for your hard work, your insights, your commitment, your service. I'm proud of you and I invite you back for years to come. We so enjoy hearing your stories about your transition to life. These last few moments can feel bittersweet as you look ahead to new adventures. I hope you will remember the friendships made, the lessons learned, and the great times you've experienced here. Hold on to those special values instilled in you. Our head students, Kiana, Murdoch, James, Katie, Josh and Anna. You have been a fabulous head student team to work alongside. I have so enjoyed our weekly sessions and have appreciated your forthrightness, your dedication, care, and also your araha for our school. You are confident, kind and humble, each with a beautiful heart. I know Mr. Joubert's leadership has also been very much valued by you. I want to acknowledge our Trust Board for their work, our Foundation, alumni and our Parents Association. Carol Coley, as Chair, has contributed significantly to our school in her years as Chair. A special thank you to you, Carol. Thank you to our senior leadership team, Brenton, Amy, Sean, Jared, Sarah and Greg, for your commitment, the way you always go the extra mile for our staff and students. I know you approach your work with dedication, hard work, a sense of humour, and always strive to ensure there are positive outcomes for students. My acknowledgement and thanks also to Mike Calvert, Head of Commercial, alongside Gail, Holly, Daryl, Lisa and Nick. As students, you have an important part to play in the life of St Peter's. I hope you'll always look for opportunities, take action on those opportunities, do your absolute best and enjoy the special moments. I care about each of you. You give meaning to what I do here every day. Thank you. As we farewell our Year 12 and 13 students who have examinations, we wish them well. Of course, our Year 13 IB students have already been immersed in their exams. Today, let's not celebrate only each individual's achievement, but also the collective spirit of our school community. To our award winners today, congratulations. Your hard work has no doubt contributed to you being awarded the prize you receive. Looking ahead, we have a bright future. Jason Speedy will be returning to St Peter's as Head of School for the start of the 2025 year, and we look forward to warmly welcoming him back home. Ngā mihi. I now have great pleasure in moving to the announcement of our prefects for 2025. As I read your name, please could you step forward and stand in the front of the stage up here along the carpet. Liv Beck. Lucas Beck. Cruz Crafts. Grace Mueller. Theo Anthony. Molly Bradley. Matt Kerry. Sophie Chepelis. Zach Cox. Georgia Davis. Emily Fisher. Samara Goldsack. Nick Graney. Pierre Couton. Ethan Harrison. Amelia Hitchcock. Briley Ingram. Isaiah Kamana. Amurda Kenshi. Victoria Lally. Nikita Lenka. Isaac Mueller. Karina Boone. Hannah Payne. Isabel Plant. Charlotte Scott. Alex Shaw. Kobe Strengths Rose. Brady Vanderbilt. Emma Ward. Charlotte Willoughby. Caleb Woodfield. And our head student team, heads of boarding, Minka Anderson and Kieran Lawson. Our deputy head girl, Sonali Kurapuji. Our deputy head boy, Oli Jafaris. Our head girl, Madeline Waddell. And our head boy, Alapati Tusa Songiye. Could I ask you to congratulate these wonderful students? Thank you, students. You may return to your seats other than the head girl and boy. There you go. We look forward to supporting these students as they grow in their leadership and support our school for 2025. Thank you, everybody. I got carried away. I'm also got the privilege of introducing Petra Musica and the Voice Collective, and I've got great pleasure in also announcing the winner of the inter-house competition. Mr. Joubert looks after the house competition, and it's fiercely competed against, isn't it, students? You're going to do the announcement?
I think most of you know the result. The inter-house competition is a long-running tradition here at St Peter's and has been a keenly fought competition this year. It gives me great pleasure to announce that the winning house is Thornton House. Kira Hayadakis, Yannick DaCosta have been house leaders for Thornton House 2024, and they are receiving the trophy from Miss Small on behalf of the whole of Thornton House. Well done, Thornton. Let's see what happens in 2025.
Thank you, Ms. Small and Mr. Joubert. We have a few gifts here for you as a token of our appreciation, if you'd like to come up and accept them. Petra Musica is our award-winning orchestra. This year, under the leadership of Director of Performing Arts, Miss Mary Lynn, they placed first in the Waikato Regional Competition. In conjunction with the Voice Collective, they will now perform The Lord Bless You by John Rudder. Please welcome Petra Musica and the Voice Collective.
Shine upon you, to shine.
Thank you, Petra Musica and the Voice Collective. We see some serious talent within that group. We will now present the graduating class of 2024. Each of our graduates is acknowledged for their contribution to our community and will come across the stage and to collect their certificate of graduation, as well as we also recognise any other accolades they've been awarded. Graduates will be presented in house groups. This year, the St. Peter's alumni will be gifting each of the graduates with a stole to mark their transition between student and alumni. As such, Mr. Mark Bellum, Head of Year 13, and representatives of the Alumni Association, Mr. Richard Crafts and Mrs. Julie Foxley will present this to the students as they leave the stage. I now invite Deputy Principal, Mr. Brenton Joubert, and Mrs. Ajumundi, who is Head of Chandler House, to the stage to lead the acknowledgement of our first cohort of graduates from Chandler.
Good afternoon, everyone. To each of the graduates, congratulations for the achievements we recognise today, and congratulations for all of the experience that have marked your journey to this point. We are proud of you all. Today we welcome across the stage the graduates for 2024, starting with Chandler House. Isabella Anderson, the University of Otago New Frontiers Excellence Entrance Scholarship. Peyton Barnard, the University of Alabama Athletic Scholarship for Rowing. Zara Barnard. Xavier Bell in absentia. Rory Blackburn. Zara Burns. Emma Coley, Theatre Arts, Higher Level. Kelly Cryer, Food and Nutrition and Hospitality. Charlize Davison, Physical Education Studies. Amelia Donovan, the University of Waikato, ko Te Tangata School Leaver Scholarship. Congratulations to these students. Catherine Eddy, the University of Otago New Frontiers Excellence Entrance Scholarship. Charlotte Gardner, the Mathematics and Statistics, and the Pierce Rose Bowl Trophy for a significant positive contribution to Year 13. Ruby Goodchap. Peyton Hazelhurst. Saskia Heald, the Ashley Donald Trophy for Fashion Design. Bella Hobbs, English Literature, Standard Level. Addison Hurst. Brooke James, Earth and Space Science and the McGill Family Trophy for Outstanding Progress and Endeavour in Year 13. Alicia Joshi. Amelia Kerr, Biology, Chemistry, Mathematics, Statistics and Probability, the Edwards and Hardy Science Prize for Best Overall Performance in NCA Mathematics and Science, and the University of Waikato Ko Te Tangata School Leaver Scholarship. Please congratulate these students. Jack Kidd, a Refugee Orientation Centre Volunteer Award. Tony Liu, Economics High Level and the Boys Cup for Japanese B Standard Level. James Maguire, the Wyborn Cup for Outdoor Education. Daniel Opperman. William Puckey. Meera Patel, Mathematics, Analysis and Approaches, Standard Level, Spanish B, Standard Level, and the Linda Bragg Memorial Trophy for Best All-Round Student in Year 13. Ella Penny, the Refugee Orientation Centre Volunteer Certificate. Katie Rains, the Graham Family Trophy for Accounting and the Refugee Orientation Centre Volunteer Certificate. Ambrosio Rydell. Jackson Reynolds, the Refugee Orientation Centre Volunteer Certificate. Congratulations to these students. Charlotte Robertson. Asher Rowe, Digital Technology. Amber Singh. Olivia Skiffington, the Rod Ellis Pegler Trophy for Biology Higher Level, and the University of Otago Leaders of Tomorrow Entrance Scholarship. Ian Smith, Tyler Southall, French B Higher Level. Emma Thompson, Refugee Orientation Centre Volunteer Certificate. Kaida Tuiken. Ruben Vosper, Economic Standard Level. Sophie Walker. Rory Wilcock. Kiana Woodfield, the Cambridge Women's Club Scholarship, the University of Waikato Scholarship for Outstanding Academic Achievement, and the Dung Cup for Head Girl. Please applaud these students. Congratulations to all our graduates from Chandler House. I invite Ms Walker, Head of Hannah House, to the stage to announce the next group of graduates.
Mihi atu kia koutou katoa, kia ora, Mrs Adramundi. It is my pleasure to announce the Hannah House graduates. Hugo Barnes. Catherine Bayer, History, Standard Level. Case Butler. Maya Kalsanai. Cody Cook. Isabel Courtney. Murdoch Dorr, Theory of Knowledge Trophy for the highest achievement in TOK in Year 2 of the IB Diploma, Biology Standard Level, a University of Auckland Scholarship, and the Blue Cup for Head Boy. Mitchell Den for Music. Sam Flowerday. Danny Gallagher. Please congratulate these students. William Greenwood. Shay Hall. Lily Harris. Meg Hazlett. And Meg got the Lincoln University Elite Sports Scholarship. Maya Hill. Unchan Kim, the Jarvis Family Canadian Award for Most Industrious Student in Year 13. Luna Kim. Katie Lee, the Geography Higher Level Prize, the Geography Prize and the UC Engineering Top Achievers Scholarship. Lu Yang Liang. James Lochnan. Chanel Lowther for Art Design and Photography. And let's congratulate these students. Fletcher Lugton. Madison Maber. Cohen Macquarie with the Tiffin University of Ohio Volleyball Scholarship. Amelia McGee. Ethan Matthews. He gets the Jarvis Family Canadian Award for Most Industrious Student in Year 13. Eva Maguire. Suwana McPhee in absentia. Joe Moore with Sports Studies. Lucy O'Donoghue. Stefan Parsons. And please congratulate these students. Xanthi Pearson-Riley. Sonali Pera with the Cash Trophy for Creativity, Activity and Service and a Gold Duke of Edinburgh Hillary Award. Ethan Pettigrew. John T. Redman. Nicole Sherwin with the Earl Trophy for Outstanding Progress and Achievement in relation to the International Baccalaureate mission statement of developing inquiring, knowledgeable and caring young people who help to create a better and more peaceful world through education that builds intercultural understanding and respect, and a Victoria University Scholarship. Ashley Sutherland. Frankie Swap. Annamaya Taylor in absentia. Miller Taylor. Emily Wang. Mitchell Witihira. And let's congratulate these students. Congratulations to the Hannah graduates. Your hard work, dedication and perseverance have truly paid off. The Swears House graduates will be announced by their Head of House, Ms Jodie Blackwell.
Good afternoon. It's my pleasure to present the graduates of Swear House. Congratulations to all of the following students. George Anthony. Casey Baker. George Blackwell. Parab Buluku, the University of Otago Vice-Chancellor's Scholarship for International Students. Jessie Clark, Drama, Tourism Studies and the Starfish Award for a student who made a difference in Year 13. Nathan Connell, the Oliver Family Trophy for Outstanding Contribution to Boarding, and the McGill Family Trophy Outstanding Progress and Endeavour in Year 13. Well done. Millie DeLu. Harvey Deepster. Maggie Denise. Kate Digby. Kirsty Donovan. Please congratulate these students. Emma Dover. Danny Duncan. Amara Ebbing. Sinead Edwards, the Oliver Family Trophy Outstanding Contribution to Boarding. Tom Feinberg Denelli. Holly Fennell. Lulu Given. Alice Hardwell. Letizia Hay, Business and Entrepreneurial Studies, the University of Otago Leaders of Tomorrow Entrance Scholarship. Well done, Letty. Thomas Hicks. Gabrielle Hill, English Literature, the Tangen Trophy for Media Studies, Music Technology, Theology and Philosophy, the Jenkins Trophy for the Overall Excellence in Arts and Humanities, and the Mary Bain Memorial Trophy for Outstanding Leadership in a Prefect role. That was a mouthful. Congratulations to these students. Daiki Ishiguro, the AFS Award for Fostering Positive International Relations, and the Olsen Family Trophy for Most Significant Contribution to the Wellbeing of Others in Year 13. Jason G, Business Management Standard Level. Carter Jones Hall. Leon Lee. French ab initio, the Linda Bragg Memorial Trophy for the Best All-Round Student in Year 13. Vivian Lilu, painting. Zach McGaskill-Smith, chemistry standard level, English literature higher level, geography standard level, physics higher level, Spanish ab initio standard level, and the University of Auckland scholarship. Millie Knoll, French B standard level, and psychology higher level. Elizabeth Bennington-Leaney, Tyler Purdy, University of Auckland scholarship. Penny Ranger, outstanding achievement in agricultural trophy for agriculture and horticultural science, the Field Family Trophy for agribusiness, and the Entrepreneurial Award in recognition for the development of the Market Drench Gun, which was the winner of the Field Days Innovation Award, and the Vice-Chancellor's Scholarship for Lincoln University. Well done. Please congratulate these students. Jet Russell. Henry Stutton. Briar Tate, the Refugee Orientation Centre Volunteer Certificate, and University of Otago's Leaders of Tomorrow Entrance Scholarship. Grace Tay. Phoebe Tay, the University of Otago Leaders of Tomorrow Entrance Scholarship. Angus Trussler. Genevieve Say. Georgia Wedham. Grace White. The James Beaufort Award for the greatest commitment to service in Year 13. Josh Yeoman, the Davies Mag Cup for the leadership in boarding, and the St. Peter's Trophy for leadership for an outstanding male prefect. Tobias Sizer, Computer Science Higher Level, Music Standard Level, and the Clower Prize for making the most significant positive contribution to Year 13. Congratulations to these students. As Head of House for Swears and on behalf of the school, I would like to wish all the Swears House graduates the very best for the future. Miss McLeod, Head of House Thornton, will now announce our final group of graduates.
Thank you, Ms Blackwell. Now let's welcome across the stage Thornton House graduates for 2024. Benjamin Ambler, Reed Anderson. Evan Andrews. Harrison Bishop. Product Design Wood. Jodie Blackwood, the Jarvis Family Canadian Award for Most Industrious Student in Year 13, and University of Waikato Senior Sir Edmund Hillary Scholarship. Zara Briscoe. Gus Chalice, James Beaufort Award, Greatest Commitment to Service in Year 13, and Victoria University Leadership Scholarship. Heyman Cho, Physics Standard Level. Anna Cole, the Starfish Award, a student who made a difference in Year 13. Let's congratulate these students. Macy Costello, Lincoln University Netball Sports Scholarship, Awarua Trust Scholarship. Margot Coxhead, Yannick Da Costa, Rory De Silva, Timothy Barrett, Gold Duke of Edinburgh Hillary's Award and Trophy. Tara Gower. Emma Gray. Taylor Hart, Physics, and the Wrigley Prize for Mathematics Calculus, and University of Auckland Scholarship. Anahira Hoa, Rion Hayakawa, the Boys Trophy for Japanese. Let's congratulate these students. Kira Hayadakis, Psychology Standard Level, Gold Duke of Edinburgh's Hillary Award and Trophy, Olsen Family Trophy, for most significant contribution to the wellbeing of others in Year 13, and the Waipa District Council Award for outstanding service to the local community. Melissa Kennell, Rachel Koshy, Business Management Higher Level, Environmental Systems and Society Standard Level, History Higher Level, Mathematics Applications and Interpretation Standard Level, the James Beaufort Award for Greatest Commitment to Service in Year 13, and University of Otago Leaders of Tomorrow Entrance Scholarship. Mirren Lang. Joshua Lowry, DGE Brown Trophy for Economics, and University of Waikato Ko Te Tangata Scholarship. Tanika Ledger Walker. Lock Low. Travis Myers. As Trav comes across the stage, we would like to acknowledge his work as the house leader of Oliphant House. Oliphant House are the winners of the inaugural Roland's Gerbert Trophy for the Interboarding House competition, which will be presented at their house dinner. Well done to Trav and Oliphant House. Ava Mills, Business Management. Luke Mitchell. Let's congratulate these students. Arushi Nanjapa. Emily Nell. Isla Palaret, Dance, New Zealand Geographical Society Cup for Geography, and University of Otago Leaders of Tomorrow Entrance Scholarship. India Paran, English Language and Literature Higher Level and Visual Arts Higher Level. Lefan Tien, Chemistry Higher Level, Computer Science Standard Level, English Language and Literature Standard Level, Mathematics, Analysis and Approaches Higher Level, and Best Overall Performance in International Baccalaureate Science and Mathematics. Eva Rickard. Mitchell Robinson, Product Design Metal, and Gold Duke of Edinburgh's Hillary Award and Trophy. Kate Roygard, the Brooke Lapine Memorial Trophy for History. This is the inaugural presentation of this trophy, and we warmly welcome and thank the Lapine family for their gift, and Alan Reid, who has crafted the beautiful trophy in memory of Brooke. Alan Wrong, Anastasia Sinclair, the Davies Mag Cup for Leadership in Boarding. Let's congratulate these students. Olivia Sinclair. Alexander Steele. Eugenie Tuck. Sophie Twist. Flynn Underwood. Keita Walker. Nicholas Wang. Brooke Ware. Ija Wing. Evelyn White. Classical Studies, English Visual, and Health Studies. Let's congratulate these students. On behalf of the heads of house and the wider school, I'd like to wish all of our 2024 graduates well for their future. We all wish you the very best of luck and look forward to hearing about your next adventures. We look forward to you returning to inspire our future students with your discoveries and adventures. Thank you.
It is with pride and excitement that we acknowledge the graduation of our Year 13 students and acknowledge the accomplishments and contributions that they have made to our school over this year. You leave with our confidence. It is now my great pleasure to welcome Kiana Woodfield and Murdoch Dorr to the lectern to address you as their final act as head girl and head boy for 2024. They have been an amazing team. Murdoch with his insights, very deep insights, which I've really enjoyed, and Kiana as she has grown in confidence in speaking out and telling us what she really thinks about what we're doing at school. So together they make a great team, and I'm very proud of them, and it's my honour to introduce these two students to address you. Kiana and Murdoch, thank you.
Kia ora, tēnā koutou katoa. 2024. It feels like we blinked, and suddenly, here we are, at the end of this huge year. From the excitement of new opportunities to the unexpected challenges thrown our way, it's been a big one. I could say the most heard phrase this year has definitely been, wow, this year is going so fast. And for us Year 13s, the constant question, what are you doing when you leave school? It is crazy to think that the future we've been talking about is almost here. But before we think too far ahead, just take a moment, breathe and look around. We've all made it to this point, so right now, let's do something different. Students, turn to the person next to you, give them a smile and say well done. I've loved getting to know so many of you through my 7 years here. Each year has been so memorable, it's worth a little reflection. Starting with Year 7, Flag Day of course was a highlight, the mud, donuts, movie and funny chapel services. But I will never forget the first National Park camp, sleeping on the most comfortable paper-thin mats in the flash new cabins. Moving to Year 8, we felt invincible, top of the prep school. But it was through AIMS games and sport exchanges that I developed strong friendships and the confidence to step out of my comfort zone. Year 9 was marked by moving into lockdown and online learning. We dressed up for online classes and online team workouts with a new lifestyle. Year 10, I'll never forget Year 10 camp, trekking through the mountains alongside the best Chandler girls. This year consisted of rowing at Māori, team successes with triathlons, and more swimming. I was also persuaded into cross-country and athletics with the always enthusiastic Miss Russick. And of course, more online classes were woven throughout the year. In Year 11, I was juggling 5 different sports, I had my first year of NCEA, had many dress-up days, but the best times were in everyday classes. More recently, Year 12, focusing on lots of academics, achieving Swimming Team of the Year, and even had a geography trip to Australia, where the van rides through the outback were just as memorable as the scenery. And now, 2024, the big year, Year 13. We had the European science trip of a lifetime. We've had our last athletics day, last cross country, last house music, last stars concert, and we've even had a debut of Super Tag. We had our last tournament week and our last school ball, and soon we're heading into our final exams. If there is one thing that has been constant through these years, it is a big, scary 6-letter word, change, and we have had it. Change can be challenging, but change is inevitable. We need change to grow. You may be aware of some of the changes we've had within school. We've had a couple of different principals, and we've walked through disjointed years with COVID lockdowns and learning from home. The buildings, the uniform, and the timetable are all little things that have changed over time. You may have experienced bigger or more difficult changes within your own lives too, and while I can't speak for all your experiences, I know you would have grown and learnt through these changes. As George Bernard Shaw once said, progress is impossible without change, and those who cannot change their minds cannot change anything. Change brings new opportunities and the chance for growth. Sometimes we just need to let go of being comfortable and embrace change with open minds. For us Year 13s, we're about to embark on a change that is difficult to comprehend right now, but we need to embrace this new chapter of our lives. Even through the uncertainty, we need to persevere and look forward to the abundance of new possibilities. As we move our own ways, I hope you remember that how you treat others and the person you are and still becoming is far more important than any title, award, recognition you may receive. Take each day at a time, be thankful, and enjoy the small, everyday moments. What has really made my St. Peter's journey so special is the people that have been alongside me on the way. I have learnt to cherish the friendships that uplift and inspire me, and I hope you do the same. I'm so glad that our shared experiences will forever unite us as a St. Peter's community. I'm fine. Thanks, Murdoch. Today, I would like to thank people in my life who have made my journey so special. Mr. Joubert and Miss Small. Our weekly Tuesday lunchtime meetings soon became one of my favourite moments of the week. Mr. Joubert, your constant enthusiasm and willingness to help us achieve our goals is remarkable. Miss Small, your leadership has truly unified us all together. Your ability to persevere through challenges is admirable, and the effort you put into making meaningful connections with students will never go unnoticed. Plus, your chocolate box will be dearly missed. I would love to thank Mr. Martin and Mrs. McCarthy for their ongoing support and encouragement this year. I have appreciated it so much. Mr. Bellum, thank you for leading the Year 13s with determination and positivity, and thank you for listening to my ongoing list of questions and suggestions. I will miss your weekly reflections and your emails to our cohort with pictures of rubbish. To my wonderful teachers this year and over the last 7 years, thank you for creating a space where we can thrive. My friends, thank you for building an environment where we celebrate each other's wins and for always making me laugh. I'm so blessed to have wonderful people in my life. To Murdoch, Katie, James, Josh, and Anna, thank you for being the best team. Our talks and ongoing laughter, banter, and debates have been so fun. I have loved working alongside you, and I'm so proud of our achievements this year. To my siblings, Caleb, Mila, and Indy, you're all pretty cool, and it has been so special sharing my final year with you all. My parents, thank you for all that you've done for me and the sacrifices you've made to support me and my goals. I've been truly grateful. Mum, you are truly Wonder Woman. I did not mean to cry.
It's fine.
And each day I'm inspired by your hope, your determination, and your strength to put others first. Thank you for everything. I love you more than you know. Most importantly, I thank all of you for your dedication and contribution to the St. Peter's community. As you move into 2025, kia kaha, kia mai, be strong and courageous. Embrace the changes, embrace the hard work, and embrace the opportunities. Remember to enjoy your journey, have fun, and make the most of everything that comes your way. It has been such an honour and a privilege being head girl for this year. I will always remember 2024. Haere rā, St. Peter's, I thank you.
I'll try my best to match that. Tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou katoa. My name is Murdoch Dor, not Murdoch Dor, not Murdoch Dawe, but Murdoch Dor. Growing up, I had so many people mispronounce my name, so much so that I decided then and there that I'd become so famous that everyone knew my name. I thought that would be my story. And perhaps for a while it was, but that's not the story I wish to tell today. The story I wish to share is instead that of a boy who, for myself and for many others in the room today, represented the very best of us. The story begins on the 19th of January, 2021. It was mid-morning. My younger brother and I had just come up from a swim in the ocean back to my grandparents' house. Stepping into the room, everything felt solemn, different, like something was missing. It wasn't until my grandparents sat the two of us down, and before the words could escape my papa's mouth, my nana's embrace grew tighter as she whispered the words, "I'm so sorry," that I came to understand that it wasn't that something was missing, but instead someone, my best friend, Hugo Shaw. Though I can recall that memory, every aspect of that memory with excruciating clarity, only one feeling remains vivid. In that moment, if nothing else, I felt absolutely alone. It wasn't until going to Hugo's family batch just 10 minutes down the road that evening, staring at the faces of family and friends whose eyes reflected the same pain, the same sorrow as mine, that I realised that wasn't the case. It wasn't until I sat beside Fergus Muir, as we sat in a bunk bed that now lay vacant, no words shared, but all emotions and feelings understood, that I realized that wasn't the case. It wasn't until the outpour of messages I received from friends and family, those who I'd only interacted with sparingly, and even those I'd never interacted with at all, that I realized that wasn't the case. It wasn't until before Hugo's private funeral service, where Hilary, Hugo's grandmother, walked over to me to pull my pant leg out from my sock, ensuring I wore my St. Peter's uniform with the same pride and care that she'd always shown for Hugo, that I realized that wasn't the case. It wasn't until Hugo's public funeral service, as I looked upon the sea of 1,000 Navy blazers there to honour the life of a fellow student, that I realised that wasn't the case. It wasn't until after that service, holding on to his coffin, bearing a weight that felt all too heavy to bear, feeling that weight alleviate as Hugo received his final haka, his final hato petra, that I realised that wasn't the case. For those that know me well, you'll know I've dreamt of this speech ever since I came to St. Peter's. As the countless iterations drifted through my mind, 3 things became unmistakably clear. The first of which is that despite Hugo's passing, he lives on in here. Not just in my heart and yours, but in the crest that you and I are so fortunate to have the opportunity to wear. It's for that very reason that a photo of Hugo remains in the breast pocket of my blazer as a reminder of that fact. For that, Gus, I thank you. And secondly, despite the friendship that Hugo and I shared, and all that he's added to my life over the years, what I never had the chance to say was simply, thank you. While I might have missed that chance then, I certainly won't miss it now. I realise that there's no better time than the present to express my gratitude for the people who have mattered the most. So in no short order, to Miss Small and Mrs. Joubert, this year has been nothing but an absolute pleasure. For your guidance and expertise that far exceeds my own, I thank you both. To the rest of the team, Josh, Anna, James, Katie, and Kiana, I've truly enjoyed working alongside each of you this year. For your support in making up for my numerous shortcomings, I thank you. To Mr. Perry, for sitting our rugby academy class down at the beginning of year 10, devising what would come to be known as living life the Hugo way. I can't even begin to describe how profoundly that simple act affected me. For that, I thank you endlessly. To Unshan, Mira, Peyton, Kira, and Grace, I thank you for the friendship of the last few years. Truly, you've made my last years of high school a memorable experience. To James and Gus, for befriending me at my lowest, for the bond we've formed over the last 4 years, I thank you so much. To my younger brother, Hunter, thank you for your energy and your passion. Your ethic in everything you do is undeniable and truly the trait that I admire you for the most. To Lockie, as much as it might pain me to admit it, you are my role model. For being the standard that I've always strove to reach, I thank you. To Hayley, I know that there's nothing that I can ever say that will fill the gap left by Hugo. For that, I'm so sorry. But for your love, and for as a second mother to me of sorts, thank you. To Mum, sorry, I can't even read what I'm saying. You always said that I inherited the good genes from you. But what I think I gained the most isn't what I inherited from you, but what you've taught me instead. For your strength, and for teaching me to stand up for what I believe in and deem to be right, I thank you. To Dad, I know growing up I always said Papa was my greatest role model, but if you asked me who I wanted to be more than anyone else in the world, it was you. It's always been you. Words can't even begin to describe the love and gratitude I have for you both, but nevertheless, I thank you. Promise not too much longer. To Hugo, earlier I said there were 3 things that became unmistakably clear, the third of which became infinitely so over the course of this year. That is, I simply stand here in your absence, occupying your position, saying the words to your speech. It's you that keeps me going, to be better, to be more like you. I live every day in the hopes that I can be but a fraction of the man I know you would have become. You were, you are, and you always will be my best friend. Finally, to you all, I'm so grateful to have been able to be head boy for St. Peter's for 2024. As testament to that fact, and in keeping with the rest of the speech, I'd like to close with one final story of sorts. It goes as follows. One of the greatest tragedies in life is that you'll always be loved more than you'll ever know. Someone in class finds your presence inviting and warm, even if you've only exchanged a few words with them, maybe none at all. Someone on the street loves your smile, and it gets them down the next few blocks. Someone you used to be friends with still wishes to fondly call your name. Someone you used to be friends with 5 years ago would give anything to be in the same room as you today. Someone who regularly comes into work is disappointed when you aren't there to brighten their day. Someone missed you today. Someone noticed when you were gone. Someone loves you when you're there. Someone loves you when you're nowhere to be found at all. You may think you've disappeared when you're no longer in the picture, but the truth is, you've never left the frame. Thank you.
Sorry, it's not me.
Thank you, Kiana and Murdoch, for your final speeches, and I think we can all thank you for your leadership throughout this year. Now, would you please welcome the Year 13 Rock Band to the stage to tautoko our head students on behalf of the Year 13 cohort. They will be performing David Bowie's Starman and hopefully lift the mood.
Shot Murdoch.
Don't know what time it was, the lights were low. Oh, oh, I lean back on my radio. Oh, oh, some cat was laying down some rock and roll. That is always said. And the outside did seem to fade. Came back like a slow voice on a wave of phase. There was no DJ, that was hazy cosmic jive. There's a starman waiting in the sky. He'd like to come and meet us, but he thinks he'll blow our minds. There's a starman waiting in the sky. He told us not to blow it, cause he knows it's all worthwhile. He told me, let the children use it. Let the children lose it. Let all the children boogie. I had to phone someone, so I picked on you. Hey, that's far out, you can see them too. Turn on the TV, we may catch up on channel 2. Everything sparkle, He-Man and tonight. Don't tell your papa or he'll lock us up in fright. There's a starman waiting in the sky. He'd like to come and meet us, but he thinks he'll blow our minds. There's a starman waiting in the sky. He told us not to blow it, cause he knows it's all worthwhile. He told me,
Thank you. Kia ora Year 13, tēnā koe te whānau o Hartwell Petara. Ko Sarah Lochnan ahau. I am Sarah Lochnan and I'm proud to be one of the Deputy Principals here at St Peter's. The korowai that Murdoch and Kiana are wearing are worn by esteemed leaders of our school. They carry the mana of all of the team of people who made them, especially Edna Pahiwa, the Kaiwhatu korowai, and Sharon McPherson who tailored the linings for them. Like leadership itself, to wear the korowai is an honour and a responsibility. They grow in mana with the contribution of each person who wears them, and Murdoch and Kiana have definitely added to that throughout their service this year. They've carried the kakahu with love and dignity, and now are going to hand them over to next year's head students.
We are coming toward the end of our prize giving and the ultimate awards of the ceremony.
The recipients of these next awards have shown great determination, dedication, and diligence. Their resilience, talent, and work ethic have been rewarded with exceptional performances in their respective domains throughout the year. Miss Small, Miss Russick, and Miss Lynn will award the special prizes for arts and sport.
The Lala Family Trophy for Excellence and Commitment to the Performing Arts, Gabrielle Hill. Please congratulate our top student in the performing arts. The stained glass trophy for the Victrix Ladorum Sportswoman of the Year, presented by Ange Russick, Macy Costello. The Allen Family Trophy for the Victor Ladorum Sportsman of the Year is Alapati Tusasongia. He collected this award earlier in the service so that he could... Oh, he's here. You've stayed. I'm so glad you've stayed. Congratulations to the Victor and Victrix Ladorum. Alapati has left to go and get ready for the haka, which he's leading. We move now to our top academic achievement awards. Brenton Joubert is going to present these for us this afternoon. The Robb Family Trophy for NCEA and International Baccalaureate Proximea Crescit. This student has been a great school leader this year, embodying the school values of respect, engagement, inspiration and leadership. She has served others through hospital visits and Relay for Life amongst other activities, and has competed in swimming, triathlon, lacrosse and water polo. Completing her 7 years of study at St Peter's with a course including Level 3 NCEA in English Literature, Business and Entrepreneurial Studies, Geography, History and Physical Education Studies, the student has worked incredibly hard. Please join me in congratulating our Proximea Crescit for the National Certificate of Educational Achievement, Kiana Woodfield. Studying Level 3 NCEA classes in Classics, English, Literature, Media Studies, Music Technology, Theology and Philosophy, this student has been a keen academic and instrumental part of the St Peter's community for all 7 years of her tenure here. This student needs little introduction, having been on stage in productions, a variety of musical performances, and as a Year 9 Prefect in Swears House. As well as these award-winning contributions to the school, she also writes for the school magazine, The Hoot, and represented the school in the Senior Ethics Olympiad earlier this year. Please join me in congratulating our National Certificate of Educational Achievement, Gabby Hill, our Ducks. Gabby picks up the Old Boys Prize and the Porter Family Trophy, sorry, my mistake, the Old Boys Prize and the Speedy Family Trophy for Ducks. Let's give them a round of applause. The 2025 International Baccalaureate Proximea Crescit has been part of the St Peter's community for the last 3 years. A keen player of table tennis and basketball, who has represented the school at Waikato Secondary School competitions, this student works with keen determination and was recognised with the Industry Award in Year 12. Studying the International Baccalaureate in English Language and Literature, French, Computer Science, Chemistry, Physics and Mathematics alongside Theory of Knowledge and Creativity, Action and Service, he was part of the successful Analytical Chemistry competition team and the New Zealand Engineering Science team. The Old Boys Prize and the Porter Family Trophy, our Proximea Kesset for the International Baccalaureate, is Tim Tuatsan. This way, Tim. A proud member of the 7-year club, this student has been proactive and organised in his learning. Teachers consistently reflect on the student's keenness to seek feedback in order to improve. In addition to his academic program, this person has taken a leadership role as a prefect in charge of one of our most competitive houses. A clear and persuasive speaker and debater, he represented St Peter's at the Model United Nations Youth Conference this year and was also part of the New Zealand Engineering Science team. On top of this, he made a feature film. Studying for the International Baccalaureate in Chemistry, English Literature, Geography, Mathematics, Physics and Spanish, alongside Theory of Knowledge and Creativity, Action and Service, please join me in congratulating our International Baccalaureate Ducks, who wins the Porter Family Trophy. It is Zach McCaskill-Smith. Ladies and gentlemen, these are our top academic students for 2024. Please give them a round of applause.
Kiana would normally join me in this, but seeing as she's one of the award recipients, our new head girl will join me. Three cheers for the Duckses. Hip hip. Hip hip. Hip hip. Hip. Thank you. Please join me in congratulating today's prize winners and all students in the graduating class of 2024.
Let's now stand together for the singing of the national anthem. Please remain standing for the closing blessing and the recessional.
So friends, as we end this significant time together, let us pause to give thanks. Let us pray. Loving God, as we each go from this place, may we know the grace, the presence, the peace of Christ with us. May we know the abundance of God's love toward each of us, the experience of the Spirit, the Helper, the Comforter, on this day and every day ahead of us. So, kia tātou katoa, te atu whai o tō tātou ariki a ihu karaiti, me te aroha o te atoha, me te whiwhianga tahitanga, kei te wairua tapu, ake. Amen.
Ngā mihi nui, Mr. Martin. We are nearly ready to conclude this afternoon's prize giving, but in a moment, in preparation for the final part of our celebrations, staff will invite the Year 7 and 8 students and our kapahaka group to exit and move into position outside the chapel. Can everyone else please remain seated? Thank you, everyone. We are now coming to the end of our Year 12 and 13 prize giving. Shortly, the stage party and our other special guests will leave, followed by staff and parents who can make their way to either join the Guard of Honour or toward the chapel where the final farewell haka will occur. Staff, you form the first section of the Guard of Honour by the hockey turf out here. Please leave the area amongst the oars clear. Parents, you may join the Guard of Honour at any other point along its path. You are also welcome to make your way toward the chapel where the farewell haka will take place. Parents of Year 13 students, can you please take the pathway along the front of the college to take your viewing position on the rise beside the main block. Any other parent who wish to watch the haka, please stand behind the school in the car park area in front of the main block. While parents and staff are leaving, students can take the opportunity to stretch and connect with each other before some instructions for everyone following the recessional. Katie and I have felt truly honoured to be your Masters of Ceremony for this afternoon. To our Year 12s, I hope you enjoy leading the school next year and all the opportunities this will bring to your lives. Take every moment in as it goes by fast. To our Year 13s, I hope you are all so proud of your journey here at St. Peter's. I wish you all the best of luck for your exams as you step into the broader world. Thank you all for attending. We wish you all a wonderful summer and a safe and happy festive season. School, please stand for the recessional. Petra Musica performing Danzas Cubana by Robert Sheldon.